With a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Robinson up the middle. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. Here's the rookie out of Clemson. Wiggles free. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. He'll take this to the 46. This defense for the Falcons, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3 as they'll try to pin him in deep. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. See if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. A complete to Drake London. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here's Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Nice little nifty play for them there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Let's go now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll go play action here with Penix. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Falcons 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
33-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
They'll throw with Penix. That is caught. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Penix working out of the gun here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Robinson with another carry. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Okay, break.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To the air, Penix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And looking to throw, Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Check. Cowboy 80. Hey, smash. 19 tight. 19, 18, 18, Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
A gain of 6. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
7 Pirates. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Looking to throw, Penix. He finds his man, complete. It's Stanley. 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8.
But now an audible here into something else.
At the 47-yard line.
Handoff now to Robinson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the first.
It's fourth down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Trap 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they try to preach.
2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6.
They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
18, come, pass for 11.
They'll set up to throw. Now Penix going to hold on to it. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First down, Dolphins.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they'll go on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
19 Lions, 70 Timberwolves.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Here is 3rd and 5. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, HN. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now Penix going to hold on to it. That one deep for London. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
79 Broncos. Here we go. 18, Panthers 60, Panthers 60.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Lane, 57 yards. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Falcons 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This going to be returned from the 2. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Dolphins will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And running with power here.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A give, running right, Achane.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That one goes for 30 yards.
That's another Dolphins first down.
18.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Cowboy 80.
Achane on the counter.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. They got to get to the 23 here on third.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolves. Ready up.
He'll look to throw.
Short throw, he's got Kraft.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And now this is going to...
Man, push the fucking button, nigga.
Pinned on the spot. And they
No, your ass was short, nigga. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, nigga, because I'm about to come back and win. Yo, weak ass. All you do is go deep in screens, nigga. Weak ass, nigga. You ain't got no stick work.
So that challenge.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. Whatever, nigga. We see you running screens, nigga. We see you running screens, nigga.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate
We gonna see. Game ain't over yet.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Damn, I had my man wide open. Bro, all you do is go deep, nigga. Like, you don't got no game. You don't have no game, though, bro. Your touchdowns came off of what? What? Deep passes, bro. You don't do shit else. You ain't outsmarting shit, nigga. You know what you doing, nigga. You just suck at the game. You see me going up the field on your ass. You can't stop me. Nah, I mean, you're lying getting through. I can't do nothing about that. That's what's fucking me up.
As this one's in the air.
This nigga sucks. This nigga sucks. This nigga sucks.
Yeah, he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Man, the game ain't over yet. You think so? You think so? Don't get me going.
Offense at the line.
So it's a game that they would rather probably
don't get me going.
To this point, Charles, and one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive.
Don't get me going. You lucky I just can't get a. You lucky I can't get a run going, bro. If I get my run game going, like I did last time I beat your ass, you know what was up.
We know that winning the game.
You know what was up.
Now. So their bottom line is how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football.
Yeah, you did. Did you? You had Hill. You had Hill when we played.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's been a struggle this
I thought you had
game
him.
trying to move the ball on the ground, but every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Y'all niggas suck. All y'all niggas do is run the same shit. Y'all niggas is trash.
They are going for it. Penix.
Damn.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it
Y'all niggas suck. I'll see you in the playoffs.
Decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on down.
You ain't got it yet.
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
And look at that shit. Get the fuck off that bait. That's all you do. Jet sweeps, streams, and going deep, nigga. No gameplay. Like, there's no stick work. All you do.
Running right, here's Achane.
Bitch. Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy.
His feet, are you serious?
That's crazy, bro. You lucky that's my nigga. I am a Dolphins fan. You is lucky. You lucky that's my nigga. Lucky that's my nigga. I ain't gonna get mad at my nigga. But that nigga good as shit.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Nah, you only thing that helped you out was stopping the run. You definitely stopped the run. If I could have ran, you were done.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Nah, you were smart.
From a couple
You were a smart man.
He'll bring it out of the end zone.
You were very
He's able
smart.
to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down.
You were definitely,
at the 21.
you were definitely smart about changing that. I will say that.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled.
Like, I'm in the off. I don't give a fuck. Nobody talking about.
One thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football.
Bro, what the fuck, man? And Penix, I just need to get Penix the fuck out of here.
All coaches talk about
Nigga, you suck.
And
You really suck though. You ain't getting no chip. I hope you know that. This doing the same thing over and over again.
Now Penix going to hold on to it. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Hey man, you ain't getting no chip. That's all I know. But you do, bro. You know when you run, you know niggas is watching this like, okay, all he do is go deep. All he do is go deep. All he do is go deep.
On 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60 by 6.
I'm just saying, dog. You're gonna have to come. You're gonna have to figure out something else. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna have to figure out something else, nigga. This nigga is stupid. This nigga is stupid. That's the bullshit, bro.
And the Dolphins get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead
That's all that nigga do.
here in the 3rd quarter.
Hold on. Did somebody just call out what you be doing? Let me see. Let me see. Take control.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
That's all the fuck he do. That's all he can do. That's all you can do. Nigga, I'm playing D, playing this. You still burning the niggas. You still this and that. Don't matter. It's just some cheap shit, but it's cool. That's just weak shit, man.
About set to begin their next drive.
Cause how fast is that nigga?
So
Number 3.
This drive, maybe a touch more.
Yeah, 98. That nigga is gone every time. If you don't,
And everyone goes through this because even the best.
yeah, but they don't know what to do. Who your QB?
So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not
He
just
said
the
a
types of
rookie.
plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Or maybe this offense has learned something from watching their
Nah, that's good. I'm gonna see you. Hey, look, I'm gonna see you. Long season ahead, baby. I'm gonna see you. Nah, I'm good. Cause I'm making off. Oh my God. You might be seeing me up in there. Cause I'm a beat on Murph. Yeah.
All the interceptions and more incompletions.
It's cool.
It just doesn't look like things are in sync
cool.
out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before?
Damn, bro.
Now here's another interception.
I hate Penix. Wait till I get a quarterback. Wait till I get a QB, bro. When my QB get here. But bro, because I can run the ball. I just told your ass, since I can't run the ball, this help you. Whatever you did with your alignment, that should help you.
First down Miami as they get set to start the
You
drive.
did it. You got it. I ain't tripping. Just saying, nigga. See, look, all I gotta do.
He's gonna loft one deep left
Look at this shit. Look. Just turn in. That's just bullshit. What are you doing? I'm playing over top, this and that. Like, that shit just bullshit.
54 yards.
That shit just bullshit, bro. Look at that.
This has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play.
Look at that. One over the top. This and that. This shit just bullshit. That's all it is.
More than half the field on one play. Things are definitely working in your favor.
Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown Miami.
I'm chewing clock.
So
4th quarter.
the match is officially on now. That ties him with Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander for second.
No, I'm just saying I'm just gonna I'm gonna wait for the clock to go down.
And partner, he now just sits one behind the Damian Tomlinson's record.
Just letting you know, buddy.
We know LT's watching. We know he'd hate to lose his record.
Just letting you know. Don't be
I
upset.
understand he has great admiration for what this man's done.
and he would be a worthy successor to the crown. So Danian Tomlinson, one of the great players, one of the great people of the NFL.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track.
You run committing, though.
In the right direction.
Man, you're going to do that.
Plays geared to them.
You got.
Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
You were run committing at the beginning of the game. There was no way.
And see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute.
There's no way them niggas was getting in like that.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. 2nd and 11 now. On the toss, here's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Looking to throw. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Let's go.
Got a man, it's London. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing again, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That was well coached and even better executed, because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Here's 2nd and 7.
On the give, here's Robinson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 43 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Robinson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Robinson is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Goal to go.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Here we go. Viking 18. Cowboy 8.
They'll try to run with Robinson.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
On the bootleg, it's Penix.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about.
Falcons 25.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
70. Falcons 25.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Powering his way forward. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Buffalo 18, Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19, 19 Lion.
Here's Penix. He finds his man, complete. That's Stanley. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Dolphins.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Miami, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year.
And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.